let's start with chapter number 8, coding with Scratch 3.0. In this chapter, I will tell you about what is Scratch 3.0, its different components, and then moving the sprite. So, let's start with the chapter. A computer cannot understand the language that we speak. So, we need to give instruction in a language that it can understand. So, these languages are called programming language. What we call to these language? Programming language, right? So, let's start with Scratch 3.0. It is a block-based visual coding language developed by Manchester Institute of Technology, that is MIT. So, we can say that it is designed to introduce beginning coders to the logic code, and it allows to create web animation, games, and interactive stories. It is an easy to use software. It can be downloaded free of cost. You can download it free of cost. So we will use Scratch 3.0, which can be downloaded from this link, scratch.mit.edu.com. It has a graphical environment to build blocks of code and making it easier to learn and use. Using Scratch, basics of programming can be learned in a full fun-filled manner. So let's start with the Scratch 3.0. So how we will start? You will type a Scratch in a search box to start and click on Scratch 3 option. And the Scratch window will appear like this. Right? These are the components of Scratch window. First of all, let me show you the Scratch window 3.0. So you will go to Start button and this is your Scratch 3.0. This is your Scratch window. I will tell you the different components. So this is your menu bar. These are tabs. What are these? These all are blocks. This is add extension. This is your green flag. This is your stop button. This is stage and this is sprite. Right? This is sprite list and here you can choose any sprite. Right? These are the different components. So now let's study about the menu bar. It is used to display drop-down menu that provide common commands to the user like we have new and save. Then we have blocks, the area of list which had 9 categories of color-coded blocks. Then we have block platelet. So it contains sets of blocks which are used to program the sprite and give instruction like move, rotate, play music. These instructions are given. We have divided in various categories. So I will tell you, these are the different motion, looks, sound, events, control, sensing, operation. Right? These are the different motions. So the motion, blue one is motion. So for that it defines the movement. Right? It will tell you about the movement of sprites. Then we have looks which change the appearance. You can change the appearance and costumes of the sprite. Sound, playback and volume of musical notes. Then we have events through which we can control the events and triggering of program. Then we have control, which is used to control execution of program which is based on predefined event. On which it is based? On the predefined event. Then we have sensing. It lets multiple sprites interact with themselves. Then we have operators which performs mathematical functions within the project. Variables, they are used to store data like name in a project. Now my block, it is using an option and we can create our own blocks. By using my blocks, you can create your own blocks over here. Then we have code area. It is the area where you place the blocks which contain instructions of sprites. To make a project block from block platelet, they are dragged to the code area. Where you drag it? To a code area. Now what is code? It is also known as program. So it is a collection of stepwise instructions. What we call it? It is the collection of stepwise instructions given to the sprite in the form of stacks of blocks. Then we have sprite. So objects that perform action in Scratch projects are known as sprites. So sprites perform action according to given instruction. Every new Scratch starts with a cat. You will see a cat sprite over there. Then we have sprite info page. In this area, we will find the name of the current sprite together. with X and Y position, size and dimension. This area allows us to show or hide the sprite. Here you can show and you can hide the sprite. So then we have stage. It is the main working area where the sprite performs actions according to the given instruction. It is the place where sprites moves and interact with one another. So every sprites have X and Y position. X is the position of the sprite from left to right and Y is the position from top to bottom. And at center we have 0. In Y also we have 0. Then we have tabs. We have different tabs, 3. We have code, costumes and sound. And tabs allow to see whatever change is there in your current slide, you can see over here. Now green flag to start the execution of the project. Stop to end the execution. Choose a sprite. By using the button, we can choose a new sprite from the library and upload from the file or get it from a Canva. Right? Now moving the sprite. Now you want to move the sprite. So for that we have different steps. You have to click on motion block category in the block platelet. Drag move. How much steps? Like we have to do 10 steps. So the change it to 20, click on the block and the sprite moves to the number of steps. Whatever number of steps you have given, it will move. You want to turn it clockwise, it will turn clockwise. You have to change the value to 50 and change it to 180. Right? So it will turn clockwise. Next is the stage in scratch in 480 units wide and 36 tall. This information is useful. You can control the movement by using X block moves to the sprite to the position according to the value X and Y. Next is the area below the stage gives information about X and Y position of the sprite. Next is make the sprite think, say and change lock. So for that thinks, say, hello, block, lock, blocks categories are used. So follow the below steps to use some of these blocks. Click on the looks blocks category in the block platelet. Then drag the think block from the block platelet to the coded area. Right? Then drag the say. Say means hello and then block from the block platelet. You will block it. Let me change my look. So you can set a effect also color you want to change from the black block platelet. Now similarly we can use change size by 10 or change size by 100%. So the size will be changed. Next is make the sprite play melodies. Like but the sound blocks allows to program sprite. So with the sound block what you can do, you can produce a sound or music. So sprite can be made to play music or musical notes by using various blocks like music extension. Block in the sound category is used to control the pitch and value. So some steps has been given. I will tell you one by one. You will click the add extension option lower left corner. Right here this is the add extension. You can click. A number of extension appears. How many extension you want to click? You can click. Then click on music extension. Use the blocks in the music category to create a block stack and you have to enjoy the music. Now make a sprite speak. Now you want to make a sprite speak. So we can make the sprite say words or play sound by using various blocks. We have an existing feature that helps the sprite to speak in different voices. So we can say that follow the below steps to make the sprite speak. So first of all click on add extension option at the lower left corner. How many extension you want to add, you can add. Click on the text to speech. Then you will go to text to speech and a new category of the block platelet will appear. Right? Execute the block. By clicking on it, you will execute the block and voice chosen using this block will be added. Now saving. Now we have done with this. Now you want to save. So click on the file menu, click the save option from the drop down list. And like this, choose a location where you want to save the project, assign the name of the file and then click on save. Let me show you over here how you will save it. You will go to the file, save to your computer, wherever you want to save. You can click on save, your file will be saved. Right? This is how we can save our scratch file. Right? This was all in this chapter. Hope you understood everything. Now we will meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.